Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Jub of the Nubs Gang, and I know what you're thinking. Didn't the game already end? And, well, technically, no, it did not. So in the last episode, we had a climax. We basically completed mostly everything, but there's still some side quests that need to be done, and if we go to the quest marker, there is one final quest to do, which is, I believe, just us graduating. The end of feast in the Great Hall, but we're not going to do that just yet. What I'm going to try to do is finish the side quest with Natty, Sebastian, and Poppy, and then attend that last year festival, and that'll be the very end of our series here. But I know there's not really been a completion to their quest, so I want to make sure that we at least complete that as well. So that's the plan moving forward. I'm just going to try to hit it as quick as possible, because we've pretty much done all the main things that need doing. But I want to see how their stories end, since we spent a lot of time with them. The first one on the docket is Sebastian's quest line. I'm sure we only have maybe 1 or 2 quests more to do with him. Last time we saw him, he killed his uncle. His sister's not very happy about that. I don't know what on this feels, Bat.
She just buried your uncle alone.
I did it for her.
Sebastian, Anne can't bear the thought of turning you in, but...
What? Turn me in? She saw what happened.
I'll give you some time to think, Sebastian.
Turn me in?
Sebastian.
Did you hear that? You saw what happened. I never wanted to hurt my uncle.
I know.
I can't believe he's gone. How did things go so wrong? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to... Oh, Anne, I was only trying to help. I can't leave now. Anne needs me more than ever. You understand. You can talk to Ominous. Make him understand. He listens to you. I need to be with Anne.
I'm not sure if you should be by Anne. I don't think you can really settle this with her. And also, you never think clearly when you're with her. So maybe you should just give up, man.
I don't know what to do, Sebastian.
You don't know. You do know. Anne has no one. I regret everything I did. I know what I did was wrong. I only hope she can forgive me. That everyone can forgive me.
Can you forgive yourself? That's the real question.
No matter what happens from here. I'm glad we met.
Now, a lot of people had sad endings. Unfortunately, Fig is gone. We've lost Ludgok. I'm sure a couple other of our friends who I'm not remembering right now died. So maybe Sebastian will go to jail. Who knows? It doesn't seem to be a happy ending for anyone but us.
Ominous? What a mess. I can't believe it. After I last saw you, I went straight to Hogwarts. Before I had time to talk to Black, I heard from Anne. I rushed to Feldcroft and found her with Solomon's body. She was beside herself with grief. Part of her wants Sebastian to face the consequences, another part can't bear the thought of it. I don't want to lose Sebastian, but I don't think we have a choice.
I mean, when we say turn him in, are we turning him into the authorities? Is that what that means? I don't know what to do. Maybe he'll be safer if he's being watched by the authorities.
We don't have a choice. You're right. You were right the entire time.
I wish I hadn't been. If we do this, we may never see Sebastian again.
I mean, why is this always up to me? This is a hard decision. I feel like he's gonna turn him in even if we say we've changed our mind.
I realize that, but it's the right thing to do. He killed his uncle. We've tried to justify his actions every step of the way, but this has gone too far. It has to stop.
Very well. Leave it to me. I'll tell the headmaster. Farewell for now. I shall be in touch. Whatever lies ahead, we must face it together. That I know.
It kind of feels like we're betraying him in a way, but at the same time, he is kind of a loose cannon, and we don't really know what he's going to do at this point. He seems obsessed with finding a cure for Anne, but I think she's probably going to die of grief. And when she dies, he knows what he's going to do to himself, so maybe it's better if, I don't know, someone helps him.
I have news about Sebastian. Meet me in the Undercroft as soon as you can.
Huh. Well, I was just waiting for you, man. Will do. All right, how did it go?
Thank you for coming.
Ominous, I received your owl. What's happened with Sebastian?
He's been expelled, and will soon face trial at the Ministry. Although Anne wanted to turn him in, I think now she's torn. I confess I know how she feels. As much as we all wanted Sebastian to face the consequences of his actions. It will never be the same without him. Just standing here in the Undercroft without Sebastian feels wrong.
I don't know. There's consequences to all our actions, but I can sympathize.
I never thought things would end this way. I hope we did the right thing.
I hope so too.
Were you able to tell Sebastian about Rookwood cursing Anne?
I was. Black let me talk to Sebastian before he left.
I already told him that,
First he
though.
wouldn't believe it. Then he realized it all made sense. Unfortunately, his anger only grew towards goblins and dark wizards. Anne was shocked too, but in some sense relieved to know the truth about who was responsible. I think it brought her some peace.
I'm glad to hear it. She deserves peace.
She does. Sebastian was my best friend. I can't imagine Hogwarts or anywhere without him. I know you two had grown close, that you were helping each other with more than just finding a cure for Anne. He never gave specifics, but I know it was important. He means a lot to us both. I hope we get the chance to tell him that one day. I know we had a bit of a rocky start, but you've proven yourself as a friend. I'm glad you came to Hogwarts.
Oh, wow. Well, I guess that ends that quest line. We never really said goodbye to him. It's kind of sad. But in the end, I think we made the right decision. We don't know if he was going to hurt anyone else. He's unpredictable. And there's consequences to your actions. All right, the next person we got to talk to is Natty. We're going to complete her quest line.
Some days are more difficult than others.
What, did your mom yell at you?
Natty, is everything all right?
There are times when my father's absence drifts to the back of my mind, and I feel peace for a day or two. But this is not one of those times. I miss him. I miss running with him. I miss Mattibeleland. He should still be here. And it's my fault that he isn't.
It's really not your fault.
It's not your fault, Natty. There's nothing you could have done to prevent it.
That is what my mother says. But he died protecting me. And I cannot help but feel guilty over that. I find myself reliving the moment more often than I would like. I believe I would feel less helpless if I could truly put an end to Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's miserable lot. Of course, you have put an end to Rookwood.
Yes, I
and
have.
Ranrock. You've done a great deal of good that is a benefit to all. With Harlow on the prowl, there can be no real peace. Each day he remains free, he does more damage, leaving people like Archie Bickle to suffer the consequences.
I agree, Natty. We'll get him. I've never seen someone so committed to a cause.
Thank you. I believe we will get him. Thank you for speaking with me. It was very helpful.
That's all you wanted, huh? Well, let me just go wait a couple days until we get the next part of your quest then.
Please meet me as soon as possible. I received an interesting owl from Joanna Bickle about Harlow.
Okay, where are we going to meet you? You didn't really say that in your note. We're going far. Alrighty. Down to the south. I'm coming, Natty. Do not worry.
Are you ready to finish Harlow?
Oh, I'm ready.
I'm ready to finish Harlow once and for all. What is your plan?
I received an owl from Mrs. Bickle. She wondered if we were having any luck going after Harlow. Suggested we could gather evidence from a friend near Manor Cape.
But she warned us to stay out of it. Was rather adamant about it.
Precisely.
Harlow knows that we saved Archie, and that we rescued Mr. Rabe. The letter didn't come from Mrs. Bickle, did it?
No,
I
it
do
did
not
not.
believe it did. Harlow intends to ambush us.
But now we have the upper hand. We can prepare.
We are stronger than Harlow, and he knows it. That's why he's resorting to this sort of trickery. We must go.
I'm ready.
Agreed. Let's finish this.
Brilliant. Harlow's reign ends today.
Perhaps we ought to inform Officer Singer of our plans.
I already sent her an owl to let her know that we were following a lead given to us by Mrs. Bickle.
Are you concerned she might tell your mother?
Indeed she will, but so be it. I am tired of hiding it from her. My mother needs to understand that I will not be safe from the Ashwinders until everyone is. I shall pursue them until they are finished, and I think she knows that. As do you.
That I do.
I mean,
Keep an eye out. Harlow is likely around here somewhere.
if we beat
I
Harlow,
sense he
there's
is
no
close.
guarantee
Where is
that
I do not know.
these Ashwinders are going to
Look
stop
around.
annoying people, right? Won't someone else just take his place?
I'll make you wish you were
I don't know. I don't know if there is an end to
you were still.
the evil in human heart. Am I right?
You will pay for your
Accio. Confringo.
Okay, I will say that not having any potions is a problem. I completely forgot that I had used all of those in the finale.
Guess what is coming to you?
Levioso.
Dang it.
Release me.
Glacius.
I've had enough of this.
Oh, I also have a little gift for y'all. I wonder how Natty feels about us using that spell. But, I mean, we're killing them either way. We might as well do it efficiently, right?
Pathetic!
Who do you think you are? Terrorizing people in this way.
Oh, look at the little children playing fight.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
You're no match for me.
Please have some potions here. Nope. Okay, lady, you need to die.
Petrificus total!
You're not even trying.
Oh, no. See here already?
Little Nat Sione, innit?
Yep.
And her excruciatingly loyal companion. You two have done quite a bit of damage to my business interests. But I must grudgingly give you some credit. What was once a mere annoyance has become remarkably problematic. Fortunately, I pride myself on my problem-solving skills.
Something tells me you're not very smart,
Come
dude.
now, you can do better than that.
Avada Kedavra.
You are somehow in control here.
Did I just instantly kill him? That was amazing. That's some end game stuff right there. He's not dead, really? Oh no. Oh no.
Crucio!
Oh my gosh. She's gonna die just like her father did. That's great. But Crucio only tortures, right?
No! Natty.
Man, no one has a happy ending. Really. This is getting old. We should have let Sebastian go. So is she dead? Oh no, she's in the hospital. Okay. Good. I was gonna say, it's just Crucio. I mean,
Are you sure you are up for a visitor?
Yes, Mother.
She's not
I feel
wheelchair now?
fine, and it will do me good to see my friend.
You kidding
Very
me?
well. But do not overdo it, Natsai.
I know, Mother.
Can I talk to her? I'm right here, people.
The Minister for Magic didn't get where he is by sitting on his...
Also, why are there ghosts in the hospital? You guys are already dead. You don't
It
really need
is
to be
good
here.
to see you, my friend.
I'm glad to see you're doing so well.
I am doing better than it appears. I am only here because my mother insisted, just to be safe. I was relieved when she told me that you were all right.
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks to you.
Only because of you. How are you feeling?
Well, I've had better days, but Nurse Blaney says that I am on the mend.
I'm sorry, Natty. It's my fault you got hurt.
Oh, no, I'm
What?
doing what she's doing.
No, do not blame yourself for this. The moment that I saw Harlow aim his wand at you, well,
You did what came naturally.
I suppose it was instinct. Yes, I could not simply stand there and let you get hurt.
Just like
Then
your
I shouldn't
dad.
feel guilty.
Of course not. There was nothing that you...
Aha.
Oh my... I cannot believe that it took me this long to see it.
Yep.
He made a choice. Based on instinct, my father, you, my friend, are no more to blame for my injuries today than I am to blame for my father's sacrifice years ago.
From what I know of him, it seems there's a lot of your father in you.
That's very kind of you to say. I hope that you are right. This has all been a bit much, hasn't it? A battle here at Hogwarts, everything we have done to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot. But we have done it. Rookwood is dead, Harlow is on his way to Azkaban, and the rest of them are on the run. A few of the dregs will still be about, fighting for their lost cause. But Rookwood's enterprise has fallen apart.
Everything is safer now because of us. Because of you.
Thank you, but we make a formidable team. You, my fellow traveler, have enriched my time at Hogwarts beyond anything I could have imagined. Thank you. I believe your friendship to be one of the most important in my life. Thank you for coming to visit me. It is always good to see you.
Hopefully she doesn't stay in that wheelchair forever. I don't know if that's a temporary thing or
children solve
what.
problems.
Hey, watch yourself. I saved your lives many times. You just don't even know it yet. Okay, I guess the last person we have to talk to then, to finish their quest line, is going to be
Merely
Poppy.
musing on the state of affairs. I don't even find her interesting. She's a bore. A dreadful bore.
She jealous about some other ghost woman? Is that what's happening? Okay. All right, we're coming, Poppy. We got to find this moonstone for the centaur, I believe.
Looks rather dark in there.
Okay.
Stopped me before.
I've when I was exploring on my own, I have come across this place many a times, and I was wondering what I was supposed to do here. Clearly, it was for a quest. Okay, let's go in here. Get the grip.
You made it.
That's how I did. I've been sleeping here all night. Didn't you see it?
I take it this means you had some luck at the library?
It took a few hours and some eye-watering maps, but I think this might be the cave Doran told us about.
Impressive. Especially with how little information he gave us.
Well, I'm still not sure this is the cave, but it did seem the most promising. I stumbled across some folklore about a cave in the area that people avoid. Seemed the perfect place to hide something of value. It's a bit of a leap, I confess, but might a mysterious item such as a special moonstone be hidden in an equally mysterious cave?
Probably.
I think I'm desperate for anything at this point.
Did you discover why people avoid this cave?
Ridiculous, really. Rumour was that the cave drove people mad. I couldn't find any account by someone who had been in the cave, though. So either it is a rumour, or anyone who went in wasn't in any state to speak of it afterwards.
Lovely.
Well, we're here. We might as well have a look.
Agreed.
All right, if Poppy goes
I wonder
mad,
if you'd go blind from staring directly at a moonstone.
then we failed completely. We saved the world, but everyone we love is hurt. Did she come in with us? Yes.
You don't think the rumors about the cave are true, do you?
I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
I think it's true. I have a sick feeling in my gut that Poppy's gonna get destroyed by something. Or cursed, or never be the same. I don't think this is the end of her quest line, though. I think we have one more after this. But who knows? We gotta find the, I forgot what they're called. The Spriggets, maybe? The magical flying golden fairy things?
It's another aggressive one!
What? Oh, it's a dung bog. Okay, not today.
Bombarda. Avada Kedavra.
What is going on with them?
Confringo. Bombarda.
Voipers.
I beg your pardon?
This must be how the rumor about the cave started. The Fwooper's song is said to drive anyone who hears it mad.
Lovely. So we can put in headphones then? And is this just a looking area? Yes, probably. Unless...
Accio.
It's not particularly helpful.
If the moonstone is here and so are Fwoopers, I wonder if it's being protected.
Man, I can't find any Wiggenwell potions. They used to be so easy.
Why am I not surprised?
Accio.
First the Fwoopers and now this.
What am I supposed to do here? Okay, so that door needs that thing and the circle.
Lumos.
Lumos! Perhaps the runes on the walls have something to do with finding the moths.
Probably. Okay, I need to pulsar, right? Or can I? Oh, yeah, I need to pulsar.
Depulso. Lumos. Depulso.
Another obstacle. No matter. I'm sure we can work out a way across.
Revelio.
Oh.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Depulso.
I could probably dash that. Yeah.
Merlin, it's beautiful.
Need 3 butterflies?
Revelio.
Okay, this is getting complicated quick.
Lumos.
What does this do?
Depulso.
Okay, it's one butterfly. Oh. Gonna stay? Okay, I think that's enough then.
Lumos.
No!
Depulso. Glacius.
Gotta run like mad.
Lumos.
Come here. Okay. Just one. Okay. Good.
Lumos.
I was wondering where the last butterfly was. Just missed it behind one of the doors. And why are we getting the moonstone in the day? I would have thought this was a night quest.
You did it! I was hoping we would.
Avada Kedavra! Imperio!
I am playing around. I don't have any health potions. So can I just turn him? Oh. Guess he can't be turned into an explosive barrel.
Levioso. Defendo.
Just cut off his tongue. That's their weakness. I usually don't remember that.
Confringo.
Look, where the water's bubbling. How odd.
Yeah, that's a
Should we take a closer look?
hidden
You read my mind.
cave. Where was that? Is it not here? Oh, no, it's over there. Yeah, I've seen many of these in my time. Is this where the moonstone is? Probably where the foopers are.
Merlin, it's even more beautiful close up. It's got to be here. I just know it.
Confringo.
Given what swoopers are known to do, I never thought I'd be so happy to see this many of them.
I don't know. I've been listening to them for a while now, and I'm starting to lose my mind.
Very funny. I was just thinking how it's proof that poachers haven't been here, assuming this is where the moonstone is. Which means we're one step ahead of them.
It's right here, huh? I know you don't see it,
Well,
but...
we found what we came for.
Oh, she did
now
see
we
it.
just need to bring it to the henge.
The henge? What are you talking about? Stonehenge?
Well done, Poppy. This did end up being the right cave after all.
A good thing, too. We need every advantage over the poachers if we're to get to the Snidgets first. We should do as Doran suggested and bring the moonstone to the henge.
Let's go.
Shall we?
We shall. If we leave now, we should make it there by nightfall. That's the henge, precisely where Doran said it would be. But now that we're here, I'm not entirely sure how to feel. We knew we were at the cave for the moonstone, but Doran didn't tell us what to expect when we placed the stone in the henge.
Guess we're gonna find out.
Whatever it is, it had better have to do with Snidgets.
The clock is ticking in that regard, isn't it? Let's make our way down. We're nearly at the end of this. I think that's it over there.
Really? I can't fly over there? How do we...
How's your Gran doing, by the way?
Across?
Nothing keeps Gran down. She set up a caterwauling charm and threatened to make a coat out of the next poacher that set foot on her doorstep. I still feel terrible that I'm the reason they went there.
Surely she'll be pleased you've gone after the Snidgets.
I hope so.
Whoa.
Gran understands how
Teleported.
important it is to protect those who need it.
I don't know why someone couldn't just build a bridge to the Stonehenge. That would have been very helpful.
We can safely say we know where the moonstone goes.
Yep. What the heck? Not one of these weird things. Oh, there's a lot of them. What are they drawing?
Whoa!
Oh. That was a mooncalf dance. Do you know how rare it is to see even one? They only ever happen under a full moon. Though I suppose the moonstone allowed it to happen now.
Is the pattern they left behind on the ground normal?
All part of the dance. No one pattern is ever the same, though. We'll need to draw this one to get a better sense of it. Can't wait to tell Gran that I've managed to see not one, but 2 mooncalf dances. She'll be jealous.
You've seen this before?
It was pure luck the first time. I was on Highwing, or I'd never have spotted it. It was the night Well, the night I met Highwing, actually,
Why is she so hesitant?
I'd love to hear about how you and Highwing met.
I'd actually like you to know. About 5 years ago, Highwing had been captured by poachers. At first, they planned to sell her, but soon decided they wanted to kill her instead. More money, I suppose. I'd finally had enough. I freed Highwing and we ran. We'd flown for ages when I spotted mooncalves dancing below and we landed to watch them. It felt like an omen, a good one. A sign that the worst was over.
What do you mean you'd had enough and the worst was over?
You see, the night I freed Highwing was also the night I ran away from home. A poacher camp. I come from a family of poachers.
That does not surprise me in the slightest.
Why didn't you tell me this before? After all our time together.
I'm sorry. I thought about it so many times, but I'm ashamed of who my family is. I never fitted in, but the older I got, the more apparent it became. Gran tried for years to convince my parents to let me live with her. Suffice it to say, when I left with Highwing, I flew straight for her house.
How brave. I'm glad you escaped.
So am I. There were so many creatures I was unable to help when I was younger. Now that's all I want to do.
Makes a lot of sense.
From everything I've seen, you're doing precisely that.
I've had a bit of help. I've never told anyone any of this, but I'm glad that you know. It's nice to have someone to talk about it with.
Yeah, what was it like growing up with a family you didn't enjoy?
What was it like growing up in a family of poachers?
The thing I remember most was how much we moved around, always chasing the next big kill. It was chaotic and dangerous and nowhere a child should ever grow up.
Do your parents know about the things you do now? Saving that dragon from the fighting ring, for instance.
We don't speak, or rather, they don't speak to me. Last I heard, they were in Borneo trying to make their fortunes there. Acromantulas. However, I wouldn't be surprised if word has got back to them. Some days a part of me hopes that it has. Now that I'm older, I wish I could talk to them, get them to see sense. But sadly, I suspect that wouldn't do any good.
You're not going to change their livelihood at this point?
We were around so many poachers in the tent. Were you not worried about being recognized?
Poachers are nomadic, and most of the ones in the area aren't any I'd grown up with. That said, I suspect someone must have recognized me. That's how they got to Gran.
I'm glad you told me.
We should get back to Doran. He'll need to see the symbol, and we've got poachers to beat. If you collect the moonstone, I can make a quick drawing of the symbol for Doran.
Is she going to fly? How's she going to see the full picture here?
Are you finished with the drawing?
Just barely. I think the pattern's a bird. At least that's what it looks like.
Didn't the journal say the key to finding the Snidget lies in the moonlight?
Of course. That's it. We need to show this to Doran. Not that I'd know where to find him at this hour. Perhaps we should head back to the castle and we can track him down after a good night's sleep.
Sure.
Agreed. I'm ready to leave if you are.
He's probably in the Forbidden Forest. That's where all the centaurs live. So you're telling me that Doran is literally where we first saw him? Why didn't we start there? Okay, maybe this is not a good idea to fly high wing into this
Faster,
forest.
high wing! Slow down now. There we go.
And you say they made it after you placed the moonstone?
Do you know why or what it means? Does it have to do with the Snidgets?
The breadth of one's knowledge can be as wide as the seas, and yet only run so deep.
What does that mean?
It's good to see you again, Doran. Did Poppy tell you about everything that's happened?
She did, and I am glad to see that you are both safely returned. I did question the wisdom of sending you on a path at a time when that path was unknown at best, deadly at worst. But the acumen of the centaurs is neither personal nor partial. The skies tell us what is to come, and often we do not know what we have seen until it has come to pass.
You knew the poachers would try and kill Poppy and me.
I did not know, my young friend, but I shall say that I was not surprised. It was in much the same manner that I expected our first meeting.
I don't suppose you'd like to start from the beginning. I think Poppy and I could use that.
Of course. I find it is often the best place to start, is it not? Many, many moons ago, I divined a series of events. Their meaning long evaded me, until you brought news of the Snidgets and their poacher pursuers. I believe the symbol created by the Mooncalves dance marks the place the Snidgets are hidden. And serendipitously, I believe that I know the very place.
Please, go on.
I have seen that symbol only once, on a rock face in the cliffs of the forest. You should make haste there. The Snidgets that have been kept there for so many years may no longer be safe.
What makes you so sure the symbol is where the Snidgets are?
I do not know. It is what I have read in the stars. Fortunes play out as they are intended. I am merely a messenger. I shall say that fortune favors us today. That you would show me a symbol whose provenance I recognize is not coincidence, but fate.
Mm-hmm.
You said you divined a series of events before our paths crossed. What were
that's
they?
a big claim.
I saw the arrival of a stranger, the threat of an enemy, and the return of an old friend.
Who's the old
I
friend?
believe now that you are the strangers. The poachers are the enemy, and the old friends are the Snidgets. I also saw two places tied to these events. The cave with the moonstone, and the henge. The latter was bathed in moonlight.
If you're right about this place, then we should make our way there.
I shall see you there.
Well, it makes sense why he's willing to put his neck on the line now.
The Snidgets once again.
How remarkable.
What are you looking at? Exactly?
I got here as soon as I could.
Did you see the symbol above the entrance? It's the one the Mooncalves made at the henge. Of course Doran implied as much, but to see it up there...
Could this actually be where the Snidgets are hidden?
Let's find out. Doran's waiting for us just up ahead.
I'm ready if you are.
Can you believe it? Actual Snidgets. I'm glad we seem to be a step ahead of the poachers.
It is a little strange we haven't heard anything from them.
If we're lucky, they're still poring over Gran's research. There was a fair amount. We, on the other hand, had Doran to guide us. Even if the poachers do somehow stumble upon this place, we shall be long gone.
Oh, I've been here before too, and I couldn't figure out what this meant.
Greetings.
I hope we haven't kept you waiting long, Doran.
Not at all. Then again, it is not I who awaits your arrival. Do you have the Moonstone with you?
We do.
Good. It is as important to what happens next as both of you are.
So, what does happen next? What are these pillars here?
A safeguard, I suspect. There is only one way to find out. And as for how to go about that, the two of you may know better than anyone.
Okay, so we got light shining on the Moonstone. What do I want to do here? So that's representing the sun, and that's representing the moon. Do we want the moon to go on the Moonstone?
Accio.
In theory.
I wonder if the pillars move at all.
Oh, they do. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Sun is glowing. What? So is this where we want the sun position, and that's where we want the moon position? So we need to move this. No. Other way.
Accio.
Perhaps it has to do with the light in the darkness. That did it! Look, Doran, a doorway!
I don't know what I did.
I suspect we all know what lies beyond that passage. And now, I'm afraid I must leave you. At least for a time.
You're not coming in with us.
If the Snidgets are here, the herd will want to see the truth of it for themselves. Alec especially. Go on without me. I will rejoin as soon as I am able.
So you want us to do all the dangerous stuff, huh? Just a messenger boy. What is this place? This isn't even a cave. This does not look like a place I'd think mythical creatures would
So
live in.
many books.
You haven't seen my grand study.
Revelio.
It does look
Look at the
abandoned, though.
murals on the wall.
Confringo.
They're all creatures. This place must have been built to protect them. They had nothing to fear.
Revelio. What makes you say that?
The poacher camps always felt oppressive. It's hard to explain, but the feeling was palpable. At least to me. The sense I get here is of safety and calm. Quite the opposite of the poacher camps.
Well, we haven't seen any poachers either. And yeah, there's no animals hanging on walls or anything. Probably a sign that they want to protect the animals.
Revelio. Confringo. Lumos.
Lumos!
Whoever built this place certainly liked to read.
And the books are all about creatures.
Your Gran would love it here.
She would. I can't wait to tell her all about it. Lumos!
Confringo.
I'll wager this isn't the dead end it seems to be. But how to get through?
Accio.
Gonna move this clearly.
Wingardium Leviosa.
What the heck?
Accio.
Why is there combat music?
Wingardium Leviosa.
Or maybe it's not combat music, it's just music.
Accio.
Okay.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
So that's one, but where's the other? Is that it there?
Confringo.
It's just a chest.
Revelio.
Oh, it's behind this tree. Okay.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Didn't know I could jump this high. Apparently we can. Oh, I don't even have to come up here.
Revelio.
It's hidden in the wall.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
Oh.
Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Glacius.
3 doors? It's a little excessive.
Of course. How clever.
What does a snidget look like?
Little puppy squeaking.
What was that?
That
Not Doran, that's for certain.
I could have sworn one of these said her name. Maybe her family's gonna be here. That'd be kind of crazy.
Glacius. Confringo.
I've never been one for God. You'll be...
You're not getting those snitches.
Whoa. Okay, it was spinning. Oh, she throws. I forgot she throws those cabbages down.
Ready your wands.
Oh,
The
sweet.
fight has only just.
Now I feel like I'm in Narnia with these centaurs fighting alongside us.
Don't think I won't fight till the end.
Dang it.
I won't go down as easy. I'll find the cadabra.
Never gets old.
Give up.
Confringo.
Incendio.
Don't you people have anything better to do?
Target practice.
I could use Wigan Well.
Is this a battle or are we preparing?
Expelliarmus.
Dang it, I keep targeting the wrong person.
Incendio.
Imperio.
Release me! Leviosa!
I did what I must, and that is survive.
You're despicable!
Depulsor.
Leviosa! Confringo! You're not getting those snitches.
Whoa, whose centaur's getting flown around?
Bombarda.
Confringo!
Glacius. Confringo. Accio.
What sort of person fight? Don't you people have anything better to do?
I think that was all of them.
Oh, I got a potion.
Are the two of you unharmed? I had hoped to return before it was too late.
Yeah, you were actually pretty quick,
But if you
man.
hadn't got here when you did, I led them here, Doran.
You fought with us against your kind. I am glad to have witnessed this. I now believe all that Doran told me.
They are the ones I saw, Alec.
Finish your work here, brother. All the events you divined have not yet come to pass.
That's true. We still have to find the snidgets. They're probably just behind this door, let's be honest. Yep.
There they are.
They're golden eggs? They haven't even hatched yet?
Now, all that remains is to break the charm.
You want us to... I only ever wanted to see them safe, which they are. You should do it.
I don't really care, to be honest with you, but okay. What the heck am I looking at?
Merlin,
like Angry
they're
Birds.
lovely. But what happens now? They can't care for themselves, and surely once word gets out of their reappearance...
No harm will come to them. The centaurs will see to that. You have my word.
Thank you, Doran, for helping us to find them and to fight for them.
It is you who deserves the merit, child. You did what the poachers would never have. Remember that. You both fought bravely today. Allow us to carry the mantle from here.
If it's all right, Doran, I think I'd like to stay behind and spend a little more time with the Snidgets.
They're just little birds, girl. I don't understand why you're so blown away by them. That was the final quest line that we wanted to get done. So I should probably join the end of year ceremony and end things properly. Well, we finally did it. Now all there's to it is to go to the ceremony. This has been a pretty fun playthrough, considering I didn't know much about the Wizarding World. It's very unique in the way it presents its stories. I did like all the characters. I just didn't like how I had to wait a day or two to get the conclusion of a lot of them. Let's walk through here. I like how every different house has its different themes and common rooms. And the progression system was pretty unique as well. You had to join different classes and do homework to get stronger. Is he cheating off of me? I never liked this guy. How's this guy even in Ravenclaw? Come on. What is that? What? Oh, she is walking again, Natty. I knew that wheelchair was temporary.
This year, we have seen our students exemplify the bravery of Godric Gryffindor. Allow me to finish. The loyalty of Helga Hufflepuff. The wisdom of Rowena Ravenclaw.
That's right.
The the ambition of Salazar Slytherin. And so, the winner of this year's House Cup...
Excuse me, Headmaster, if I may. One particular student's heroism during the attack on Hogwarts, not to mention the level to which they have excelled in their coursework, as a new student, no less. Well, it would seem that it certainly merits, I'd say, 100 points to their house. Wouldn't you agree?
Ah, yes. Thank you,
I'm assuming that's a
Professor
lot of
Weasley.
points for Ravenclaw.
I suppose we have our winner.
Well, I guess this is the official ending. If you like what you saw, ladies and gentlemen, and you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please consider subscribing for more content similar to this, as this is the ending officially of this Let's Play. But until then, I shall see you in the next episode.